Hello everyone and welcome back to the round of 64. Rakgoska here bringing you another StarCraft commentary. From the first Rakgoska Open, we've got Rathwirt spawning as the red Protoss here in the southern position. He is currently rank, I believe, what is it? I can't find, 13, sorry, he's rank 13. Versus his opponent, CGY, spawning as the teal Protoss in the northern position here on Backwater Gulch. He is the 4th seeded person in this tournament. And we've got a PvP action going on here right now. Let's get this game underway. Yeah. Gateway is on its way up at 13. We've got Rathwirt's Forge. Forge? Ooh, very interesting. Could we be seeing a Forge expand in a PvP? Is that even possible? Is that legal even? Oh, I think I'll allow it. Ooh, or is he going for that typical cannon rush? We will see. Let's send this probe out here. He's going to get some scouting information. Realizes there's nothing to the north of him. Oh, but what's this? Is he going to get scouted? Scouts the forge. Scouts the gateway. Oh, he says no with lots of O's. Meanwhile, here we do have lots of probe harassment going on. Just gets another scout out and decides not to cannon rush. Looked like he was going to cannon rush for a second, didn't it? As the cannon did manage to go up, but it looks like the probe is confused, apparently. Where is that probe going? I have no idea. Looks like we do have a couple cannons going up here at the main base for Rathwirt, as he does want to get that cybernetics core and that gateway pretty well protected, as well as getting his minerals protected as well. Meanwhile, here leaving the Protoss player up here to basically build whatever he wants to. We've got 3-gate, 4-gate expand, or just 4-gate all in. But he did build a sentry, so I don't think it's going to be an expand. He is moving out here with his first 3 units, and this probe is heading down, and we can go back down faster now. I just wanted to sneak this game in underneath the minute mark or whatever, because this one was just going to be a hair over 15 minutes, and I have not had my YouTube channel upgraded yet, which is kind of irritating. I really hope that happens soon, because I would like to record, you know, like 50-minute videos. That'd be sweet. We do have this proxy pylon going up here, which is going to allow the warp in of units onto the high ground. I think, yeah, if he gets up here, I believe he can warp in right up here too. It's going to be, I don't know, it might be close. I think maybe if he would have gotten a little closer, he would have been able to. But we do have massive amounts of photon cannons here guarding the red player's base, as well as getting double Stargate action going on. So it looks like we could be seeing some kind of, well, it'd be better if he was building units out of those Stargates. He's got, we've got the 2 Stargates on their way out, and now they're producing Void Rays out. Chrono boosted Void Rays and getting Protoss Air level 1 on its way up. And with this many cannons, though, he could actually be safe for quite a while. Definitely would, yeah, I was going to say, I would definitely want to expand and build up and just kind of be like, hey, looks like he's kind of at a pass. I would definitely just expand and be like, well, you can't really do much off of one base. I think he spotted the Stargates. Let's check. Yep, he sees the Stargates, so he knows there's Stargate action on its way. I would basically just keep a poor Rakgoska trying to make this exciting. Thanks, guys. Thanks. You could have just played an exciting game instead of just trying to make me make it exciting. We've got some pretty good chrono boost usage coming out here from this Nexus. It's only at about half energy. We've got a small contain here from our Protoss player. At least one of the Protoss players. We do have a couple of Void Rays on the map, so you could definitely use those. You know, he could get up here and harass this base, but it looks like he's just going to hold them back, keep them there, guarding the cactus leaves that are down here in the no man's land on the bottom of the map. The 3rd Void Ray now here, guarding, you know, coming to guard these cacti. Meanwhile, here we have a lot of sentries, a lot of stalkers sitting out here watching the cannons, deciding that, you know, I don't really want to mess with the cannons. For those of you who are interested in how you could break this, I would build a robo bay and get Colossus with range, and then just sit back and zzz, 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 until you found a hole. Oh, looks like he's going for it. We're committing. Here we go, taking down one cannon, taking down a second cannon. Taking down a third. Oh, and here comes the Void Ray starting to charge up on the units from behind. Meanwhile, cannons in the front doing some pretty good damage. And we got these 4 Void Rays. Needs to pull that one back. Oh, loses that Void Ray. Looks like he's going to lose the second Void Ray. Needs to pull that one back as well. And it looks like CGY is forced to retreat, losing his entire army on a wall of cannons. Meanwhile, the Void Rays are charging up on that pylon, and they're going to go for the Stalker. Now they're going to focus down on that pylon again. Meanwhile, here we do have another Void Ray out. So instead of 5 Void Rays, we've only got the 4, plus some destructible rocks apparently in that army. If you look, we got the destructible rocks, and we just have a few Stalkers here to defend. Could get up here, harass this main base. Could get up and take down some of these gateways before these Stalkers come in. It all depends on how he micros these units. Definitely want to pull it, fly in, poke, do some damage, fly out, fly in, do some damage, fly out, and you just want to keep doing that until you win. Definitely could think about expanding. He's got a lot of money, not a lot of gas. Could use another gas geyser. Could expand to here, put like 50 cannons here, keep himself safe. Maybe like 40 cannons here just to keep those rocks safe as well. But here come the Void Rays. Oh wow, you guys can even see the timer. Oopsie. Yeah, go Void Rays, charge up on those pylons. Oh, looks like the Void Rays are focusing down on the Stalkers, but it looks like he's losing a Void Ray. Does manage to get the Void Rays into the main base and retreats with the Void Rays. That's not something you want. You don't want to retreat with your Void Rays. Fly in, do some damage. Yeah. No. 2 more Void Rays on the way though. For Rathwirt. Ooh, and focusing on the destructible rocks. Great way to charge up those Void Rays. Probably wanted to do that, here a little closer. So then he could go from being charged to killing things like the Cybernetics Core to keep Stalkers from morphing in. If he manages to get the Cybernetics Core taken out, he can actually do... Yeah, there he goes, focusing on the Cybernetics Core. Oh no, he's going to switch and focus on the Stalkers instead. Stalkers are doing quite a bit of damage, but it looks like the Void Rays being fully charged are able to take down the Stalkers quite fast. And it looks like Rathwirt might actually be able to pull this off. No, more Stalkers are warping in. Should have focused down that Cybernetics Core, as then he wouldn't have been able to morph in more Stalkers. And he could have pulled out a win. But sadly, we are just sitting on the who's-y what's-its. 3 more Void Rays on their way in. Definitely is going to want to get those in there. Focus on these destructible rocks just a little bit longer. Build them up in energy. And then get that Cybernetics Core taken out. Or fly over to the main base and take out the Nexus. But one base Void Ray can only last so long. You need to expand. Expand. Build like 500 cannons and expand. Build a fleet beacon, a fleet beacon. Oh, and the Stalkers managed to find Blink is almost done, so they will eventually be able to catch up. Oh, loses 1 Void Ray in the retreat. Is going to lose a 2nd Void Ray in the retreat because Void Rays do not fly faster than Stalkers can walk. Using the probes as the distraction, but it doesn't matter. The Stalkers want Void Ray blood. Manages to take down even more Void Rays. These Void Rays are getting killed for free as he is just sacrificing them. One thing you want to do is when your unit is outsped and retreating and still getting attacked, just hit the stop button. Just click and hit stop. At least he'll do some damage and possibly even slow down the army because they'll stop to fight that, and he might have actually managed to keep some of those Void Rays alive. Meanwhile, we have a massive Stalker ball here pooling down here by the trees and able to hit the Stargates without being able to take any damage at all. We have another group of Stalkers and Zealots sitting up at the top. And once these Stargates get taken down, it's going to be GG. Void Ray is now beginning to charge up on the first row of Stalkers. It looks like the Stalkers are managing to target down that 1 Void Ray. Do they get it taken out? No, not quite yet. Definitely needs to get some micro action going on to get that. Use the cannons for defense or something. We've got 5 Void Rays versus... Whoa! Whoa! I missed this. Holy crap. Cannon rush. Yes. Get in a couple more pylons up quick before the army gets there. We need to get that pylon up because if he takes that pylon down, we do have a cannon rush. Yes, folks, a cannon rush. A 16-minute cannon rush. And he is working on taking out the Protoss player. Meanwhile, Void Rays are just sitting at home gathering energy, but I totally missed this cannon rush going up. And once he gets that pylon taken out, a lot of these cannons are going to be obsolete. He has to warp in more pylons. There goes 4 cannons. Oh, there goes the rest of the cannons. Oh, definitely need to build more cannons or more pylons than just the one, as now these. Oh, he gets the cannons charged back up, and it looks like, oh, they're gonna go down faster than they can stay up. But he still has 1,300 minerals, folks. He could do it again. That probe is still alive, and it should be relatively hidden. Oh, but he realized that the probe did sneak up into the corner and manages to take that out again. Ooh, this game is going on. We've got void ray rushes, we've got cannon rushes, we've got, oh man, just all kinds of stuff in this game. Who said this game wasn't going to be exciting? Man, we had a cannon rush at the 16-minute mark. Almost did damage. Yeah, this is going about as well as expected. We should have built more pylons. Had you had more pylons, those cannons probably would have sealed the deal. You could have kept him distracted with the cannons, flew your void rays right into the main, charged up on the next eye, smoke it, take down all the production facilities, take those out. Oh man, you would have been in a world of good. Except for the protest players just throwing down expansions like they're candy. Ooh, these void rays are going to spot this expansion. Will they begin to attack it? Yes, there they go. But we do have, ooh, look at all those probes. It's a probe conga line heading up here to this base. Here come the stalkers. Oh, it looks like this base is going to get taken down though. Definitely want to get those void rays charged up though on the nexus before just focusing down one random probe at a time. Blink is now finished, and it looks like the void rays are being forced to retreat up into the main base, but he can just blink right behind it. What's he going to focus down in the main base? Decides to focus down. Oop, here comes the stalker blink. And the void rays, yes, the void rays are getting taken out here as well. Stalkers getting clumped up on those pylons, decide to blink around them. And there goes the last of the void rays. 2 more void rays are moving out, as well as a secret proxy base, which is right next to the other secret proxy base. Anyway, both these players are building proxy bases relatively near each other. I don't think this is going to last very long, as we do have a probe conga line heading to the north. Oh, look, he's mined out in his main. He needed to rebuild. And will this get spotted? It looks like the nexus is going to finish in time. Ooh, looks like they could sneak in just barely with those probes. Oh, look at the probes looking at each other. Oh, here comes the stalkers. Will he manage to get this nexus taken down fast enough? No, he decides to why does he keep focusing on the probes? That's silly. Kill the build. Oh, and there comes the blink, and the void rays are getting taken out as well. There they go. And it looks like we are headed up into the Protoss or Rathwirt. Okay, GG's out of this game, as he's out of money and gonna be soon out of probes. Thank you for tuning in and watching this match. Congratulations to CGY as he does advance to the round of 32. Sorry, Rathwirt, or Rathwirt. Good luck, better luck next time. If you would have built more pylons here in your cannon rush, like if you would have gone like cannon, pylon, cannon, pylon, all the way into the natural, you probably would have, you know, held off quite a bit. But anyway, that's all for now.